Welcome back to my channel, guys. It is Tuesday at around 2:30 p.m. I'm working on the Trello board here, trying to decide what to work on for the week, but also trying to thinking about what to tackle next. So it's 4th of July, so I have plans this afternoon, barbecue. But I have about a couple hours here that I can spend working on one of these or two of these issues here. So I'm probably going to work on the, let's see, fixed player route not showing or running correctly. I think that's actually, it's actually testing right now. And then the fixed wide receiver pathing issue, that I need to work on. And then that one I'm pretty sure is working. But there was another one. Yeah, I think that one. I need to make sure that the target, so when the game runs, I can pull it up. Let me see if I have it open now. I can pull it up real quick. When the player's running in the route, like I showed you in the last video, when he finishes, when I throw the ball, the yellow target just stays there. So need to work on fixing that. Let's take a look at that. That has to do with the fact that I'm toggling the L trigger now. So basically, that's what's breaking it. So before, when I had it where the toggle was using the left stick only and you held it down, and when you let it go, toggle the aim cursor disappears. I wasn't having this issue where if I throw it, the yellow marker stays there. I don't even see the red marker either. So if you look, there's no red marker showing you where the ball is going to land. Typically that should show up where the yellow is. So I'm going to work on that today. And I think I'm also going to work on when the receiver catches the ball. So let's just throw it here. When he catches the ball, he starts to move to the right. See, I'm not touching anything right now, and he's moving to the right. And it's not a dead zone issue. And if you look at the debug right here, I tried to draw it last time. Let me do the circle this time. This debug zone right here is a problem. So basically, you can see the path speed there. If I take it down to... Really, there shouldn't be a path speed. He should have speed only. So, looks like there's something going on there where this area here, that area, if you watch it, you'll see what I'm talking about. So, anyways. So that's it. So I'm going to work on those two things, see if I can get that fixed. And yeah, he's still moving. And yeah, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I'm probably going to be showing you guys what I'm working on before I work on it if I get a chance. But just wanted to say that this is the beginning of the devlog for this week, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, see how we do here. So here is where I'm working on the actual targeting of the pass, just trying to get that working right. And like I showed you, or I spoke to you about a minute ago, so working on the coding for that and the logic to make sure that when I pass the ball, the yellow cursor actually goes away and the red cursor shows you where you're landing. And then here I am just trying to add some new frames to the running animations, because it was looking a little odd, because what would happen is the last frame would actually go right. The last frame, if you go forward one more frame, it would take you back to the neutral stance, and it was missing a frame in between. So I'm working on that part here, but basically the bigger thing is trying to find an artist, because I've been working on these animations and the art myself. The art was given to me from someone that I mentioned in my previous videos, but the time that it's taking me to do the art and the fact that it's not something that I'm probably going to use in the end is where I feel like I need to just get someone, and that hasn't really changed. I mean, I've been feeling that way since the beginning. I just haven't really had an artist yet, so I've been putting in the work myself. This is just an example of the Michigan State colors with the white and green, and then I am showing the running to the left and the right as part of this example here, which will be shown in a second. But yeah, so I'd like to find an artist and see if I can acquire some help. In addition to that, this week has been a little bit slower than I've wanted it to be. My wife and we bought some wood floors for our room, so I'm doing the work, and that's taking up a significant amount of my time after hours and on the weekend. So that's probably going to last longer than I'd like to. It's something that's taking more time than I expected, and it's a lot more work than I really feel like doing right now, but trying to save money and be smart about it. So yeah, in this clip, this is where I kind of try to make new sprites and show the ball with the actual character and not be a separate object, because as you've seen in my previous screenshots and videos, when I throw the ball just sits there on the player's hip, and there's not really any, I don't know, it doesn't look right. So I'd rather have it look more natural. And so from talking to artists and other game makers out there and indie developers, they basically mention and advise me to just create sprites where the player has the ball, and then when they catch the ball, you just switch over to those sprites, and then it looks fluid, it looks natural. So that's what I'm working on here. I'm working on a ticket that I created to basically, instead of having the ball be a separate object when it hits the player, it actually takes the ball and it will hide the ball, and it will switch it over to the sprite with the ball included. And then, you know, if the ball gets hit or they fumble or an interception happens or something like that, a turnover, then I'll show the ball again. If I pass the ball, I'm showing you the ball object. So it's going to come in and out depending on where the ball is located, and I'm working on that here. So one of the things that I've been working towards is trying to locate an artist for the game that's going to help my game and give it that polish that it needs. So I know the game's early and there's not a lot to it yet, but I am building it piece by piece, and it feels like it's coming around. So I'm getting close to having some actual gameplay, even if it's the basics where you're running and throwing and catching. And as you know, if you've been following me in my previous videos, I've been making art and spending time on the art, and I do that when I get stuck, or I feel like I want to have some fun, and the art for me is a way for me to show you guys the life of the game, right? But I have been looking for artists to help me, and this is an example of one of the characters that someone did for me as a test, just to see if their art style fit with the game and where we're heading. So I wanted to share this with you guys, see if you like it. It looks like it's a linebacker or a O-line or D-lineman, but I thought it was pretty neat. Here's an actual this is the picture that he actually sent me to give you an idea of I guess the scale of the player. And then if you look at the two here, in this one you can see his eyes and his expression his eyebrows are just flat. And then in this one he seems like he's more anxious or angry, if you can see that there. But I'm having him work on more art for me to see if his ideas and his skills are a good match for the work that I'm searching for. So I like it. But I wanted to share this with you guys and just give you a heads up on where I'm going. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. Tell me if you like it or not. And this game will have variations of face masks and gear and equipment. So it's going to be customizable, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited about it. I think it looks really cool. And I like the guy's dreads and the size of him and just the muscles and the way his legs are and his chest and his shoulders kind of pop out. But no animations yet. This is just, like I said, just a simple piece of art. And I hope you guys like it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Sunday. I'm tired. I've been working all weekend on the wood floors in my room. Yeah, so I haven't had much time to do anything on my game. I've done a little bit here and there when I have a couple of minutes. And one thing that I wanted to show you here was how I separated the ball from the player. So now, and I also hiked the ball, right? So in the previous video, if you guys watched that video, you should check it out. It's the number 6 of the Devlog series. I didn't really have the ball hiking, and now I actually have it to where if you push A, the ball will come up and it will hike to the quarterback. And before, what would happen is when I was working on it, the ball would hike, but the player animation, the actual player sprite, the quarterback's sprite wouldn't even show the ball. It would just be hidden. So now I have it working where the ball is separate from the player, but then when it collides with the player, it actually shows the sprite art with the ball in the player's hand. So I want to show you that now. And one thing I am working on that still needs to be fixed is the fact that when I let go of the run and the player stops moving, for some reason he tries to update to be the sprite that points to the right. And I'm working on that right now. I just haven't finished it yet. So in this video here, this clip, you're going to see him pointing upward. And then I also put that art sprite that my artist gave me. So if you see that, you can just ignore that for now. So there's the hike, and you see the ball is in his hands. I'll reset it here. It goes right into his hands. And then obviously it's the quarterback, and the quarterback should not be running this way, but just keep in mind this is prototype art here. I'm planning on having him actually shuffle back. And there's the monster. He's at 300%, so he looks a lot bigger. And he's not crisp for some reason. He looks like he's faded out. I'm not sure why. But I'll work on that. I'm not worried about that right now. I just threw him in to see what he would look like. So yeah, and so the receiver's running the route correctly. He'll actually stop. When he stops, I'm planning on having the players do some sort of behavior. But I still have the issue where he's moving to the right on his own. I have to fix that. I'm going to work on that next. That one's not going to be simple to fix, but I will work on it. But yeah, I'm really excited about the art, guys. I think it's going to be very, very helpful and start making this game come to life. And once I get the assets from my guys, then I'll be sharing that with you, and hopefully you can give me your feedback and we can make this game great, because I'm really, really excited about it and I can't wait to keep working on it. So that's it for this week. The video was not as eventful as I would have liked it to be. I know I didn't have too much to show you guys, but I did do a few things and I wanted to share that with you. One thing that I don't think I mentioned in the last video, if you look at the actual shadow of the player here, this part down here, if you watch him when he faces left or right, I did update that to now where it's, see how it changes, how it's not so fat horizontally. I kind of flip it vertically, so it looks a little bit better. But even the shadows are going to be updated, so just keep watching, guys. Thank you for the support. And as I get more into this game, I'm going to be sharing everything that I do, and this game will be coming to life. Right now I'm working on the basics, but I have a lot that I've done, and I really want to get coming soon. I really want to work on the icon passing, and I want to make different types of passing, like the lob pass and the bullet pass. So that will be coming soon. And I do like the icon passing though. I want to add some kind of power into the game so you can control the distance. So as I work on prototyping that, I'll be sharing that with you guys, and give me your feedback. Tell me if you like it, because I definitely want to make this game different, and I have some ideas that will hopefully surprise you and make it an enjoyable experience for you guys. So thanks for tuning in, guys. If this is your first time here and you like these videos, hit the like button. And if you want to subscribe for more, there'll be plenty of content. I'm doing at least one of these per week if I can. But I would like to do more if possible. So if I can get more time and resources, I'll be putting more into this game even faster. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and take care.